Welcome. We are talking body movement today. So I thought it would be fitting to go for a walk in the park. I'll start my walk a little bit later so I don't make y'all dizzy. But I just wanted to come out today and share a little bit about body movement, why it's important, and how we can activate our bodies. I am going to my day job a little bit later for just an hour today to help out with something. But today, talking motivation or body movement. So, want to just share some things. What are you guys doing for your body movement? We all know we're supposed to, right? We all know we should work out, we should exercise, we should do a lot of things, right? We should build our muscles. We should do it, but are we doing it? And if we are we doing it consistently? Do you have it on your calendar? For me, that's been a big thing. The hows, we all know what we need to do. We all know that we should be doing it, but do we do it? Um, so for me, I just like anything else, I put it on my calendar. I know when I'm going to walk. I know when I'm going to hike. I know when I'm going to do strength training. And sometimes I mix it up based on my mood. But this time of year, always, talk about body movement is huge. It's good for your body. It's good for your soul, though, too. It is good for everything. Where do you do your best thinking? Where do you do your best relaxation? Is it outside? Is it while you're exercising? Is it, when you're taking a hot tub? Whatever. For me, and for a lot of women that I've talked to, it's when they're taking care of themselves, doing their own things, um, in the, outdoors, walking, hiking, exercise. You can tell I have I have an ear pod in. That is in my ear almost every time I walk. There's not always something playing because sometimes when we're walking and we're activating our bodies, we just want to listen to the sounds, hear whatever the universe is sharing with us. And for me, that's my faith, and connecting to that source for me. I believe in Jesus. Not everybody does, but we all have faith in something. Maybe it's the universe, maybe it's energy, maybe it's God, maybe it's whatever. I don't know. We all have it. If you do, that's awesome. And those are the women that I love to connect with and coordinate with. So, anyway, what I want to share today is really just talking about taking care of our bodies. We all get kicked down, right? And coming back, one thing, if you guys have been watching any of my lives, if you've been paying attention to some of this stuff, I got knocked down pretty hard about 6 years ago. Like, I won't even go into it. Nobody wants to know about that kind of stuff. Um, but we all get knocked down, right? Like hard. But here's the thing, we rise from the ashes and we get up stronger. And part of the thing that why I started doing this coaching is because of that. Not because of the situation, but because what I chose to do with the situation and how I decided to get back up with my faith, with my body movement, with whatever it was that was going to provide me a purpose for the day, for my energy, for my time, and just to make me feel like alive. And they say rise from the ashes, and man, that's true. And then when life happens again later, because it's gonna, right? I mean, you just never know. It's gonna happen, but you are a lot stronger because of it. Believe me. Body movement, as we age as women, but as we get older, our muscles deplete, right? So we need to be using proteins for our bodies. I always use a pre-workout activation. Actually put my creatine in here. This one's whatever. This is what I use. I have a really good source that I use. But it's really important to do something for a pre-workout. And if you're looking to build muscles, use some sort of creatine too. It really helps with body muscles, strengthening. Proteins is huge as we get older and the more exercise we do. I am definitely using a protein access. It's a shake that I use. It helps to activate and burn my fat for fuel. and I also have creatine. You guys use whatever works for you. I just use a source that works for me. But anyway, so when you are activating your body, you want to make sure that you're using more protein. And if you need help with how much protein you're supposed to use, reach out. This is about body movement, and what it does, activation. But let's just be honest. When we're outside and we're in nature and we're walking around and we're taking care of our body, that is probably the best time to really reflect on your life, to take the time for you. Because I don't know about you ladies, but life is crazy. It's busy, it's hard, it's easy, it's amazing, it's all the things. But we as women, we take it all on. We do it all. And it's kind of expected, right? Like, I mean, it's crazy. But then we kind of push ourselves to the back. And one thing that I wanted to share about really hearing what's happening out there when you're activating your body, you're enjoying the beautiful, beautiful parks like these. So what happened is last year it happened a lot, and this year it's been happening a lot. I am hearing things and seeing things, and I believe that it's the universe talking to me. I believe that it's my faith. Um, I I never used to be a person who believed in signs, things that are out there. Like I'm like, okay, that's a bit much, but I have truly believed it. I see it all the time now. Last year and this year, I haven't seen one today, but yellow monarchs have been around me every time I go outside. I'm gonna put my shades on now because it's sunny. Love the sunshine. Every time I go outside, I have been seeing yellow monarchs. And I truly believe that it is a sign from my faith, from Jesus. That's where my faith comes from. I believe that it's a sign that things are going to be good. There is a bright side to what's coming next. And that's a promise to me. And you might not feel like that when you see something, but that's just what's been sticking in my head. And there's a reason things come into your head and into your heart. So just go with that. Listen to what's happening while you're in body movement. And when you're working out and doing things like that, it doesn't mean you have to go like real fast. It doesn't mean you have to walk for miles and miles. Just take a little bit of time. Do a little bit of exercise. If you work, most of us are working women, right? Do exercise 15 minutes at the day, middle of the day. We talk about our bodies and taking care of them and getting physical, but the thing about it is the physical activity is great. It's healthy for the body. It builds strength. It helps your core. We also need to do strength training and things like that, but it also um, mindset is huge. Like, does this happen to you? You go to work, we all get up. Well, maybe some of you don't. I don't know. If you don't go to work, you're lucky. Or you're retired. So kudos to you. That's amazing. But when we go to work, it can be pretty stressful. So if you go outside and you take a break, even for 15 minutes just to walk around the area, does it help your mental state? Does it help you feel better? And we know we should, right? This comes back, it ties around. We know we should, we know it does. And if you're not doing it, if you know you should and you're not, and you know what it does and how it makes you feel, why aren't you? What is holding you back? If you want to have a conversation, if you want, sometimes reach out to friends, reach out to a mentor, reach out to an accountability partner. I'm coaching, I'm helping women grow and empowering other women to do different things. If you are out there, whether you're outside working out or if you are in your if you use a treadmill or if you're doing exercises downstairs in your basement with like heavy weights and stuff, make sure you're staying hydrated, taking care of your body, because a lot of us get one part of the health right. We get, maybe we exercise. That's always been my thing. Like I have a couple of girlfriends that they don't exercise, but they eat right. Or vice versa. Like for me, I exercise, I eat pretty good, but I'm consistent with my exercise and my activity. But sometimes, like last night, I had pizza. It's all about balance. But there are some people that struggle with healthier eating. And if that's something you need help with, I can help with that. I've worked with health and wellness for a good 5 years as a health and wellness advocate, but I've also always chosen to live as healthy as I can. And if I can provide value to you for that, what are you guys doing today to activate your body? For you guys, to provide value, to offer you my services, whatever it looks like for you.